Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are in a Ford Transit right now. We're going to use the iCarSoft CR Max and we're going to show you how to find out the genuine mileage of a Ford Transit using the iCarSoft CR Max. Now, CR Max is available at Diagnostic World. I'll pop links to this kit in the description below this video. The reason we do that is there are fakes, there are clones on the market. They can damage your vehicle, so it's always best to go through the correct channels to get the genuine and official tool, right? So I'll pop the link to that in the description below this video. It's a 2017 Ford Transit, and on the odometer here we have 81,185. The problem with a few Transit that we've noticed is that when they're getting into the wrong hands, people are rolling back the miles to make the vehicles look newer or fresher than they actually are. So it's always best to do one of these checks if you may be thinking about buying one of these Ford Transits, or indeed you've got one and you maybe have your suspicions as to whether it's been clocked or the mileage rolled back on it or not. But this will give you the answer, okay? Generally, if somebody's going to reset the mileage, they'll reset the mileage in the instrument cluster, not the ECU of the vehicle. What this tool is going to do is going to read the mileage from the ECU of the vehicle, okay? So assuming that this can read the mileage from the ECU and it matches up with what's on the cluster, then everything is okay. But if there's a difference, then you've got a problem, okay? So what we're going to do is we've got this plugged into the diagnostic port, which is down here. We're going to click onto diagnostics. We're going to find the Ford. Now, the good thing about this tool is in most cases it will automatically find the vehicle if you ask it to. You can find the vehicle yourself, but if you go auto identify, you can just click OK. It should find the vehicle. It's found the VIN number, so you can see it's a 2017 Transit 2-litre manual diesel, and we're going to click OK. I would say that this function or feature generally works on 2014-ish onwards. If you're not sure, then send the VIN number to this email address here, inquiries@diagnostic-world.com. They'll be able to check for you and confirm. Okay, so we're going to go into control unit. We're going to click on the powertrain control module, which is the engine system of the vehicle. Now, you can go in and look at faults if you want, but we're just going to go to view data. Now, one thing you'll notice, depending on which vehicle you have, is that this view data is a live data section, and there are so many bits of live data that these engines and powertrain systems can actually produce. So you can see like a little blue dot there in the corner. That's like a marker of where we are, and there's so many of them. So what we're going to do is it's good how it gives you a little option to search, and we can just type in I think it's distance. It's like distance or mileage, total traveled. So you see what our blue line is much shorter here, so we're going to find the total distance traveled. There we go, total vehicle distance, okay? So this is the live data that we're looking to find, and we're hoping that when we click this, we'll see 81,185, okay? So total distance, there we go, 81,185. So you can do all types of graphing information if you wanted to, but that is really good news, because that tells us that what we have on the ECU, this is reading the mileage from the ECU, and it matches up with exactly what's on the cluster. As I say, if this said something like 95,000 and that was saying 81,000, then you know you've got a problem. Speak to the person you bought it off, or don't buy it, because the mileage has probably been rolled back on that vehicle. You might see in some cases whereby you get a discrepancy of, say, maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 miles. That can happen. So the greater the mileage, the more the discrepancy can be. But if somebody's going to reset the mileage, they're not going to be resetting it by 10, 15, 20 miles. They're probably going to be doing it by a few thousand miles, so I wouldn't worry about small mileage discrepancies, okay? But that is the iCarSoft CR Max, which is available, as I say, at Diagnostic World. I'll just give you the link to that. I'll pop the link to that in the description below this video, but it covers all makes and models. Generally does that function though from about 2014 models onwards. But if you do have any questions, then do use the email address inquiries@diagnostic-world.com. Send your VIN number, and they'll be able to check for you whether this tool can check the genuine mileage on that specific vehicle. But generally, anything this age, it's going to be able to do it, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll pop the link to this in the description below this video.